Alan Coleman, you're a seasoned campaigner at this stage. Tell me, how many general elections have you sought or stood for?
This is my third one.
Third one.
Sorry about the voice, but it's as good, it's as good as it gets, I'm afraid.
Can you explain why you're so hoarse?
A bug in the house maybe, or too much talking over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. I'd say just the voice collapsed yesterday. But
okay, and was it a hard campaign?
No, it was short. I suppose the only nights were short, things like that. But people were very pleasant actually. I found, I didn't. It was unusual in one way that I found there weren't that many actual issues coming up at the door like you get at a local election. People are asking you loads of questions about local things maybe in that, I just thought people were just interested why you're independent, why you're a party, and they were kind of let into that in,
I think a lot of people are saying that people were very polite, very civil,
Yes.
and also I saw on the exit poll coverage they were saying that people seem to be contented, that 2/5 of the population seems satisfied. Would you subscribe to that?
I wouldn't say satisfied, maybe resigned, I suppose, I really think that, they just, and you can see the turnout wasn't great, I suppose, for the general election. It was down a little bit, I suppose, maybe the weather wasn't great, but there was no great enthusiasm, I suppose, nationally. There was no big issue, I suppose, that exercised the people.
And can you remind me, how long are you serving as a county councillor?
About 33 years at this stage.
33.
Yeah.
And will you introduce your son to me, please?
This is Dara, my boy Dara.
Darren, and have you any interest in local politics?
Yeah, a little bit. We do stuff in our school, the local politics, yeah.
And do you think you'll follow in his footsteps?
Maybe.
Very good. So there's a dynasty.
I don't know about that now. Well, they had a mock election in the school the day before, and I did very well in that one anyway. So he's obviously a good canvasser.
Very good. Now I'm going to end just on a kind of question, and I don't know why I ask this of you. You always seem kind of cheery and upbeat. You're happy to go back working away as a county councillor. You don't seem too devastated.
Oh, well, look, I suppose from the get-go, I knew that I was an outside chance. And I certainly didn't want to be here, next week, people telling me, if you ran out things, you might have done this, and So I said, we go for it. Okay. If the people in Cork South West want to be as their TD, they vote for me. If they don't, they don't. And look, it's up to the public at the end of the day. And I'm realistic, I'm a realist.
Yes. It's kind of stacked in a way, isn't it?
Yeah, look, I was disappointed with my vote. There's no denying that. I expected to get a better vote. Maybe not win a seat, but I expected to have more of an impact on the actual election. Didn't have it, but I tend to have a very positive outlook in life. I go back to my day job as a councillor next week and work with people, because you meet all sorts of people as a councillor, and that's what I like doing.
Yes, and I'm aware as well that previous, I think Paddy Sheehan tried 3 times. It was Dennis O'Donovan trying 3 times. So will you chance a 4th at some stage?
I don't know what I follow now in Paddy's, and I wouldn't say I'd be following in Paddy's footsteps, but we'll see. Look, I'll just stay at what I'm doing anyway, and I suppose locally the vote held up very well, and that's encouraging for me. It's just that I just don't seem to be able to crack it west enough.
Okay. Well, thank you for talking to me,
Thank
both
you.
of you.
Thank you very much.